Saturn is one of the most awe-inspiring planets in our solar system. With its iconic rings and beautiful coloration, it has fascinated astronomers for centuries. But have you ever wondered if it's possible to walk on Saturn? The answer is no, and here's why. Subscribe now. Saturn is a gas giant, meaning it doesn't have a solid surface to walk on. Unlike Earth, which has a rocky surface covered by an atmosphere, Saturn's atmosphere is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium, with trace amounts of other gases like methane and ammonia. The atmosphere gets denser as you go deeper, but it never reaches a solid surface. If you were to try to stand on Saturn, you would sink deep into its atmosphere. The pressure at Saturn's center is so great that hydrogen is compressed into a metallic liquid, and it's likely that there is a solid core made of rock and ice at the very center. But this core is so deep that it's impossible for humans to reach it, let alone walk on it. In addition to the lack of a solid surface, Saturn's atmosphere is also incredibly harsh. The winds on Saturn can reach speeds of up to 1,800 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. The temperature at the top of the atmosphere is around -180 degrees Celsius, and it gets hotter as you descend due to the greenhouse effect. The atmosphere is also filled with storms, including the famous hexagonal storm at the planet's North Pole. So, while Saturn may be a breathtaking sight from space, it's not a place where you can walk or stand. The lack of a solid surface and harsh atmosphere make it impossible for humans to explore in person. But, thanks to spacecraft like NASA's Cassini-Huygens mission, we've been able to study this fascinating planet from afar and learn more about the mysteries of our solar system. Despite the fact that we cannot physically walk on Saturn, there are still many things that we can learn from it. The Cassini-Huygens mission provided us with incredible data and images of Saturn's rings, atmosphere, and moons. We've discovered new moons, studied the composition of the rings, and even found potential habitable environments on the moons Enceladus and Titan. Saturn is also an important planet for studying the formation and evolution of our solar system. As a gas giant, it formed differently than the rocky planets like Earth and Mars. By studying its composition and structure, we can learn more about the processes that led to the formation of our solar system over 4.5 billion years ago. In conclusion, while it may not be possible to walk on Saturn, it remains a fascinating planet to study and learn from. Its unique composition and harsh atmosphere provide us with important insights into the formation and evolution of our solar system. And who knows, with advances in technology, we may one day be able to explore its mysteries in person. Saturn's rings are also a major source of fascination for scientists and the general public alike. These rings are made up of countless particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from tiny grains to large boulders. They span a distance of nearly 300,000 kilometers from the planet, but are only about 20 meters thick on average. One of the many mysteries surrounding Saturn's rings is how they formed. There are several theories, including the idea that they are the remains of a moon that was destroyed by Saturn's gravity, or that they are the result of a collision between two moons. Another theory is that they are remnants of the original material that formed the solar system. Scientists are also interested in studying the dynamics of Saturn's rings. For example, they've discovered that the rings are not static. Instead, they are constantly changing and evolving. They are affected by gravitational forces from Saturn's moons, which can create gaps and waves in the rings. Studying these dynamics can help us understand how the rings formed and how they may continue to evolve in the future. Saturn's moons are another area of interest for scientists. There are over 80 known moons orbiting Saturn, ranging in size from tiny moonlets to large, Earth-sized moons. Some of these moons have unique features, such as the geysers of water vapor and ice on Enceladus, or the dense, nitrogen-rich atmosphere of Titan. Exploring Saturn's moons can help us understand how these bodies formed and evolved over time. They can also provide insights into the potential for life beyond Earth. For example, the subsurface ocean on Enceladus may be a potential habitat for microbial life, while the methane lakes on Titan could provide clues about the origins of life on Earth. In conclusion, while we can't physically walk on Saturn, there is still so much to learn and discover about this fascinating planet and its moons. From the dynamics of its rings to the potential for life on its moons, Saturn provides us with endless opportunities to explore and expand our understanding of the universe. In summary, while we cannot walk on Saturn, it still captivates us with its beauty and mystery. The lack of a solid surface and harsh atmosphere make it impossible for humans to explore in person, but thanks to advancements in technology, we have been able to study and learn from it through spacecraft missions. From its rings to its moons, Saturn offers a wealth of information about our solar system and the universe beyond. It reminds us that there is still so much to discover and explore in the vastness of space.